Thought I'd come outside today since the sun's finally out. It's been raining for like the last 4 days. But today, the sun is out. It's like 51 degrees. Not much to do out here. But I thought I would come out in the sun for a little bit. The burn pile is getting big. No flowers out there. I've been working on my steps, trying to stretch them out a little further. I can't do a whole lot at a time because it's a lot of work. But here's my collards. They're still alive, but they're not growing that good because they don't get much sun up here. Don't get much sun at all. Some of my irises were already trying to come back up that I planted. I'm over here making more pots. I don't know what I'm gonna plant because nothing don't get much sun right here. And they're too heavy to move. That's the only thing about these big pots like this. They're too heavy to move once you get them full. That's some collards too. I don't know if they'll ever do anything. Here's my dirt pile. The compost pile's on the other side. Hadn't showed it in a while. It's so much different out here without my flowers. That's only greenery. Green and flowers that I have, besides a couple of mums on the porch. I forgot to show them, but they're not blooming either. I just thought I'd take a little stroll down here to the pond, see what's going on down here. Make sure this thing's filming. Little stopped up today. I was outside yesterday in the cold wind. Shouldn't have been, but I just get tired of being in the house. I'm not a house person. I need sunshine and fresh air. Look at that, can't really tell if I'm focused on it or not, but that big ant bed, fire ants. I hope you can see the pond. That sun's right at my eyes. I ain't complaining. I love the sun. I feel kind of stoved up. I already have arthritis. You don't keep moving, you get to where you can't. So I try to keep moving. There's the woods. Part of them. I like it when the gets a little breezy and the sun shining on the water, it looks pretty. It's not really doing that today. Feel like a vampire, been in the house so long. I like looking at the trees and the water and the sky. Everything goes together. God's creation. Yep. Look at all these leaves. That'd be good for compost, wouldn't it? I have plenty of leaves to use. And I use as many of them as I can. Look down in there. Be nice to see a deer. I don't ever see a big deer. It's usually just a few does. That piece of concrete down there. I wonder where that came from. Sometimes there's geese down here. I'll hear them in the evening when they're leaving out. Yep. These cattails. You see how the pond went down after got the drainage unstopped down there where the beaver was. Big water tank. You can see it. These pine trees right here. It's in the water. Half of it. It probably won't live. And my daddy planted these pine trees down here. Them too, right there. They probably won't make it either. There's a jug too. Let's see what that is. In the world? What kind of big bottle is this? It's an old, I can't really see the top of it. think it says Pepsi. Not sure. That is weird. Washed up from this lake when it was flooded. I say lake, it's not actually a lake. See, this is where the culvert is. Hope it ain't stopping up again. It killed my, well, not mine, but I always like looking at them, mimosa trees. Could say they were just in water too long. I always like seeing them bloom. And they smell good. I don't know if the beaver's back or not. Don't know. But it has rained quite a bit. So that could be why it's so full. And over here is where I was getting my dirt. I got a lot more to get. It's that beaver dirt. Good soil. Probably go check the mail since I'm down this far. There's a squirrel. Yeah, I've noticed there's a lot of squirrels down here. I smell smoke. Somebody must have a wood heater. Where'd you go, squirrel? I hear you, but I don't see you. Looks like somebody ran over my meter. That always happens, so you know they're not reading it. They just charge what they want to anyway. See if we got water. Yep. You go ahead and dump this out. Nothing. Not a Christmas card, not a present, nothing. What is that? Oh. My cats were looking at me like, where are you going? I don't think people send out cards like they used to. I know I don't. I send out a few. Some big leaves. There's the garbage truck. Look at this big leaf. It's huge. It's bigger than my head. Here's my hand. That one's big too. A lot of big ones. I don't know where they come from. That's weird. I don't even see a tree they would come off of. Gotta be here. That's pretty. Even though it's weeds. I don't really know what it's called. Sage grass, maybe? That'll light a good fire right here. If you needed to build one. See that pine tree? My daddy planted that. He's been gone a long time. And my mom too. Luckily these trees didn't get damaged by the water. I forgot what kind they are. Some kind of elm tree, I think. Here's the leaves from it. Yeah, I always look forward to these mimosa trees blooming, but they're dead. They bloomed this past summer, then they died after that. There's something else that washed up. It's like another Pepsi jug or something. That other one was glass. Well, that had to be pretty old, didn't it? A glass Pepsi jug. It was rounded. I should have kept that. There's all that stuff that's washed up. Even a ball. Hear the bird. giving me out climbing this hill. Oh, me. You know, it hadn't been that bad of a winter so far. We usually get our worst in January and February. Whew. Hope it ain't too bad though. Kill my roses sharing bushes. And my gardenia. There's my daisies. I don't know if I was supposed to cut them off now or what. I meant to look it up, but I forgot. Here's my stepping stones. I don't know if I'll get to that today. Supposed to have company coming in the morning. So I need to straighten up the house and straighten myself up. Y'all know how that is. I'll sit out here a few minutes. Enjoy the fresh air. Maybe the birds will show up. See, there's my mums. I cut the two smaller ones off, but hadn't cut that one off yet. I don't know if they'll bloom again or not. There's my little new sun catcher. It's not hung up good. Need to move it. Y'all, I'm catching my breath. This cool air is bad on your lungs. Especially when you have asthma. I don't have it bad, but I've had asthma for years. Come on, birds, we want to see you. I know you got food. I'll put some in it. Maybe they done got full. They're taking a nap. You think they have? Something knocked that thing off. That little moat. I just threw my hummingbird feeders away. I got them at the Dollar Tree. They had mold on them, so I just threw them away and get some new ones when they come back to eat. My time of year. It makes such a difference when the sun's out. Really does. Come on, birds. Make your appearance. You gotta help Mama make a video where I can afford your food. This would be a good place to have a live. Just sit and chat. I haven't got brave enough yet, but one of these days I will. Here's a bird. Little titmouse. I see you. Come on. Come on. There you go. They must heard me. I said, we better get down there. We won't get no feed. I hope you can see it. Thank you. The sun is so bright I can't tell if I'm even focusing. Wonder what happened to Woody. Woody Woodpecker. Woody Woodpecker, where are you? I know the cats are wanting to come out. But I can't stay out here very long. I got some stuff I gotta do. And I have a Walmart pickup coming up here shortly. Come on, birds. You got close. Wouldn't it be nice to have a bird eating out of your hand? I've seen people do that, but I don't think that'll ever happen to me. It'd be nice. I have one of them little handheld hummingbird feeders, but I hadn't messed with it enough to know if it'll work or not. Maybe I will this coming summer. The air seems so fresh. That's what I like about living in Mississippi. With all of our trees, everything is so fresh. The air is so fresh. You can go to these other states and smell that smog. I'd hate to have to breathe that in every day. I went out to California and Colorado, Denver area with my ex in a truck. I kept smelling something, and I said, what is that smell? And he said, that's smog. And I was like, ooh, I hate people having to breathe that. That's the difference in here and there. The air is so much cleaner and fresher here. And I'm glad I'm here. It's a small state, well, not really a small state, but a small town I live in. They have a lot of small towns in Mississippi. Why you hiding? Why you hiding? It's been over there in that bush for quite a while. I guess I'll get off here and get up there and get my pickup. I didn't really get enough stuff to have a haul, so I might show it. I don't know. Just depends. Ain't this cute? Irises. Merry Christmas, everyone. And a Happy New Year. Bye-bye.